Hello guys, in the previous video we have written our first program. In this video we are going to see variables, how they are used, how they are defined, etc. We have already seen in the previous videos the basic data types, right? Majority of the cases we are going to use these data types. To declare a variable, we generally write the data type first, followed by variable name, followed by a semicolon. Semicolon in C is like a full stop in English. Since we already knew it, I'm just going to skim through the data types. Short int, size 2 bytes. Unsigned short int, size 2 bytes. Int, size 4 bytes. Long int, size 8 bytes. Unsigned int, 4 bytes. Unsigned long int, 8 bytes. Character, 1 byte. Unsigned character, 1 byte. Float, 4 bytes. Double, 8 bytes. So what are variables? Variables are names assigned to block of memory specified by an address of the block. So let's suppose we have a memory which is shown in the linear fashion like this. We have started at a 0 index and we've gone all the way down till here. And at some point it has an address of 2000. And the next byte will have an address 2001. And the next one will be having 2002, and the next one will be having 2003. And this same fashion continues. Let's suppose we declared an int. We can use this entire block of memory in storing the data of the variable. These are accessed by their address. Simply saying a variable is just a name given for a memory location. So what are the rules that we should follow to give a variable name? A variable name should only contain the characters A to Z, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and so on up to Z, and similarly lowercase alphabet. And next digits 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and next underscore. It shouldn't contain any spaces or special characters like comma and single quotation, double quotation, etc. The only special character that is allowed is underscore. Moreover, the variable shouldn't be a reserved word. We'll look into what are the reserved words in the upcoming videos. It should begin with underscore or alphabet. Declaration and definition of a variable. Int A semicolon. This is called as declaration. A is equal to 5. This is definition. We can declare and define at the same time. For example, int A is equal to 8. So, since we have seen the basic terminology and also the declaration and definition, we can dive in and see live examples. So, let's suppose I have a short int A. Short int is a data type followed by a name. This has only alphabets, right? Only character A. Unsigned short int. This is the data type followed by the variable name. Is it a valid variable name? Yes, it is, because it has only alphabet and also digit. Moreover, it started with alphabet. So we are good to go. These all are the basic ways of creating a variable. For example, check this. Int underscore DASD. Is it a valid variable name? Yes, it is, because it started with underscore and all the remaining are alphabet. Okay, so it is a valid variable. We are going to see the use of variable with real world example. Let's consider a simple problem. Let's say we have a rectangle of dimension with length A and breadth B. Now we are required to find the area of rectangle. Since we are human, we will do it directly, right? Simply by using the formula A into B, right? So what we do in programming is take a particular task or problem and solve. Now let's consider this trivial example. Remember, we are considering a trivial example. The real world problems are quite complex. So how do we write a program so that we will be giving A value and B value, and we need to find area of rectangle, that is A into B. How can we do that? We want to store the value of A, that is the length, and also store the breadth. Right? We need to store the values. This is where variables come in. So we need some data storage. We need to store data, but the data may be of varying size. In the previous video, if you watch it correctly, there are quite a variety of data types available with varying sizes. Short int, only 2 bytes, int 4 bytes, long int 8 bytes. So these varying sizes can be appropriately used, reducing memory usage. So simply speaking, variables are used to store data and we can perform operations on the variable. Thanks for watching.